Well, hey there, YouTube, fellow silver stackers, silver pours, silver enthusiasts. AG Ender with you again here. And you know what? It's been a couple weeks since I did a pour. I've been kind of busy with another project, which hopefully is up and running at full speed here in the next day or two. But we got to get a couple pours done. So I had somebody wanted a Kentucky and somebody wanted Hawaii. So we'll go ahead and get those going. Get some silver melted here and come right back for the pour. Hold tight. Okay, here we go with the first Kentucky pour. The silver is ready. Had 4 ounces in there to start. I'm definitely going to need another ounce, but let that burn down and do its thing. Add the other ounce, get that all melted, and come back for the second pour. See how it looks after that. See you in a moment. Okay, here we go. Pour number 2. Should turn out all right. Looks like I got good lines in here, so let's get to pouring. Got my coffee can cover sitting here. That should turn out good. Kind of was worried about that there. You saw the dish fell out of the whip handle there. Since I'm using a medium and I'm using kind of a large dish there. But I need to, that probably for that Hawaii pour, because I'm assuming that's going to be around 10 ounces. So we shall see here when we get to that. That will be next. So hold tight. We'll come back and see how the Kentucky looks. Okay, so we're done smoking here. Looks like we're done. Let's see how it looks. That looks good. There's no no bubble up this time, so that's a good thing. Drop these little beads of silver back in the dish. Should be, yeah, plenty cool enough to pick up the little beads. So let's dump this in the water here. And see how it looks. Oh, there you go. Nice and smooth on the top. And there is backside. Once again, good definition. So next up is the Hawaii pour. And this one's probably going to be 8+ ounces. Who wanted it, as you can see. They wanted it in more of a bar, complete bar shape, as opposed to kind of the odd-shaped one I made the first time. So let's get some silver melted and see how it looks. I will be back in a moment. Okay, we are ready. We've got 8 ounces here melted in the dish, so let's see how we do. Well, that did take all of it there, so we'll let that burn down, do its thing. Gonna have to add at least an ounce, maybe 2, and 8 ounces there were a little tricky, but I know we can get at least 1 more, probably get 2 more ounces, and that will be my largest pour, over 9 ounces. So let's let this burn down and come back for the second pour. Alright, we are ready. There's probably just under 10 ounces here in the dish, so let's see how it turns out. Well, that should be okay. There were a couple little bits of flux there of the borax on top, but shouldn't be anything I can't tumble off or chip off or melt off with a little bit of acid and water. So hold tight, we'll come back and see how it looks. Okay, it's time to see how this looks. The biggest bar I've poured so far. One little spot there that's not too bad in the way of bubble up. I can probably take care of that. You can kind of see in the glare there on the bottom. So let's drop this in the water without touching it. Touching it would have been bad. I guess if I needed to, I could pour this one more time, but I'm hoping this looks just fine. Pull it out of the water. Make sure it's nice and cool. It is a bigger bar. Wipe off some of this charcoal still on here. And there we go. Get a little focus. See the islands here, and the big island kind of goes across the way here down to the little one at the end. We'll get this tumbled and polished up and clean up this spot here, and this will be a nice looking bar. So hold tight, we'll come back for the wrap up. See you soon. Okay, so here we go. Here is the Hawaii bar. 10 ounces, the biggest bar I have poured. You can see how reflective and mirrored that is there. Seeing the sheet underneath here, and kind of seeing me there a little bit. And this side, there are the Hawaiian Islands. I did get some tarnishing solution, kind of like liver of sulfur. So tried that out and worked pretty well. And had a nice patina here on this side. However, who wanted this wanted that off, so I went ahead and polished that all off, nice and shiny again. The Kentucky, I'll show that later if that gets finalized. Somebody did want it, but I have not heard back from them yet, so that may get turned into something else. It may not. We'll see when we get there. So for now, this is what we got. And that's where we'll end today. So thank you all for stopping by. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all greatly appreciated. And I will catch you next time. AG Ender signing off. Have a good night.